This is a weird movie and story. And I hate when scripts use this, is just talk to each other. Say, I'm on a dangerous mission that I'm probably going to die doing. That's why I can't marry you. And then, maybe she'll say, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get married and be married while we can be. That's a fairly common thing that happened in World War II. And then, if you survive, you're living in Polynesia. There are worse fates. But, oh gosh, I cannot. I've been asking for choreography, and now I regret it. It took a dark turn. I think I might have preferred the standing still. Ooh, boy. Bring on the Oklahoma dream sequence. I preferred that. Anyway, moving on. Let's see if anything else happens. I just don't care. I don't care about anybody in this. I don't care what happens. Is no one actually aware that there's a war happening? They had to have a message saying that they support the troops and the members of the U.S. Navy at the beginning, and I feel like they needed to do that just because they don't seem to show them actually doing anything. It's like, this could have been a group of merchants at this point, honestly. The fact that it's going on during World War II seems to have almost no bearing on the story, except for just the rule about not being able to go to Bali High, which if you had just a bunch of engineers and stuff and mine workers or something on an island and just the bosses say, no, you're not allowed to go there. We have a deal with the natives. You stay here. Only management can go over there, and that's under special circumstances. I feel like this whole thing could be better if there was something about the threat of Japan overhanging things. Have the natives be worried about it. Have somebody be worried about it. The sailors on the beach are not doing anything. They're just there. This guy he's got this plan that he has to be a part of, but it's been 5-6 days of him just kind of lounging in the jungle with a woman. The officers don't seem to really care that much. One of the nurses is just frequently going to this plantation to hang out with its wealthy owner, who also doesn't really seem to care about the war that's happening. And then the whole "what are we fighting for" thing, that's just ridiculous. It was World War II. The Japanese in this war did some of the most barbaric things in the history of warfare. There's a reason that you do not learn about it in high school, and that is because, frankly, you shouldn't until you're of a certain age. It was horrible what they did to people. They invented new forms of torture, like the bamboo shoots underneath fingernails. Yeah, that was the Japanese. They came up with that. They enjoy putting people's heads on tanks. Like, what they would do was absolutely insane, and they would do it to islands that they conquered, like Bali High. They should have them being afraid of the encroaching threat of the Japanese Empire, but there's nothing. There is no thing going on here, and the soldiers aren't even in favor of defeating them. I have no idea what is going on. And this was 1958. This was 13 years after the war ended. There were probably people working on this movie that served in this conflict, and none of them said, I didn't really care for that. What do you mean? What are we fighting for? We all knew dang well what we were fighting for. This country was planning to take over the entire Pacific Ocean and invade the United States. And they were working with the Third Reich. What do you mean? I'm not sure what we're fighting for. This is a terrible movie. This is a terrible, terrible movie. Also, again, why does Bloody Mary want him to marry her so bad? What do they get out of it? I mean, there was that whole thing that she almost felt like a spiritual connection to him or something that looked like she wanted to seduce him, honestly. But that hasn't been explained or expounded upon. I don't know why. I need an explanation why she wanted him to marry her daughter so bad. That path was longer than it looked when it started. Even though we never spoke because you can't speak English. My booty call's gone.
Hi, Bill.
Hello, sir.
I'm sorry, I can't go on.
Sure you can, Miss Forbush. You're the whole show. What's the matter? Well, sir, would you take care of her, please?
I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. It's nothing honest. It really is.
All right. Let's go. Come on, back to the deck. Get them weight. Hitch, kick, and scissors.
Fussy, you do Martha Graham, or Twyla, or Michael Kidd, or Madonna.
A transfer?
To any other island but this one.
I don't want to pry into your affairs. Whatever is bothering you is some personal thing, of course. But I wonder if you realize just how unimportant it is and how important you are at this particular time. Why, you're the star, the choreographer, the whole spirit of the thing.
This is one of the most weathered-looking men I've ever seen in my life.
This is very important.
It looks like the front of a ship.
You're wrong.
An old
Miss
ship.
Forbush, our side has been having a merciless beating in two hemispheres.
An old, heavily
Nobody's
used
going to be
ship.
going home until that situation is reversed. It'll take a long time before we can get any big operation underway. Don't you think they're not looking forward to this little show, as you call it? This isn't a little show, Miss Forbush. This is a big show.
If only this was actually what the movie was about, that would have been nice. That is a giant stage. Good heavens.
My doll is as dainty as a sparrow.
Again, it's weird when musicals have performances of songs inside of them. It's kind of odd. Breaks the fourth wall a little bit. It's weird to have a mix of people singing just in real life and in musical format, and then also performing a song. It breaks it a little bit. Well, those guys had to give to be able to sit on the stage.
Where she's narrow as an arrow. And she's
Tricky rhyme.
broad, where a broad should be broad.
That was a weird edit.
101 pounds of fun, only 60 inches high. Her curls are hurly-burly, I call her hips twirly and whirly. I'm her booby, she's my trap.
I think those should be swapped.
101
Here's actual choreography, that's nice.
My sweetie pie, get off only 60 inches high. I call her hips twirly and whirly.
Watching Robbie Burke do this was hysterical.
So much fun with honey bun, believe me, sonny.
That was actually really funny, though. I did kind of enjoy that. Look, is he wearing grapes? Does he fall in love with her now? That would be really funny. I don't like this version as much. There's less personality in the vocals. Those pearls are enormous. Is that why Bloody Mary's so wealthy? Wealthy? It's actually impressive. Feels disrespectful. It's weird that I think that the songs for our military is actually better than our actual national anthem. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Butterfly?
I am caught and I don't want to run.
And that's why lawn darts are banned.
Who did it?
That guy's fault. How was he keeping cigarettes in there? Wow, they're just leaving. Weird that they gave her the flowers before the song was over.
Oh, Luther, you really are a honey bun. These beautiful flowers. I appreciate it, Luther.
I consider you the most wonderful woman in the entire world.
He is in love with her.
And I just can't go on being such a heel as to let you think I thought of giving you those flowers. Here's the note that came with them.
Okay, we needed a scene of that happening. That's rushed. Give us a moment of maybe him hiding the note or sticking in his pocket and then giving her the flowers to say, oh, these are mine. And then have him second guess it and build up on the second guessing. I feel like this was supposed to be a payoff and something got cut. Either that or an idiot wrote this and he just thought that he'd given enough build up for this payoff to work, even though there was absolutely no build up.
Lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake to see how soon will my love come home to me.
I'm gonna say it, I don't believe he's French.